warm, inviting tone. Have you noticed that maintaining meaningful connections becomes a different kind of challenge as we grow older? It's not just about having time to socialize anymore. It's about nurturing relationships that truly enrich our lives. The quality of our connections often reflects how we show up in them. Today, I want to share 6 powerful ways to strengthen your relationships after retirement. These aren't just tips. They're transformative approaches that can revitalize how people respond to you and deepen your social bonds. The best part? These strategies work regardless of your age, but they become especially valuable during our senior years when meaningful connection becomes more precious than ever. 1. Cultivating positivity in conversation. One of the most magnetic qualities in any relationship is genuine positivity. This doesn't mean ignoring life's challenges. You've earned the right to acknowledge them. However, there's tremendous power in balancing honest reflection with appreciation. When someone asks how you're doing, try start with something that brought you joy recently, even something small. Maybe it's a bird that visited your window, a delicious meal, or a moment of peace in your garden. Practice this. Before any social interaction, think of one positive observation or story you can share. Notice how differently people respond when you lead with light rather than heaviness. Remember, people are naturally drawn to those who leave them feeling better than before. 2. Offering wisdom through questions. Your life experience has given you extraordinary insight, but how you share that wisdom makes all the difference in how it's received. Instead of immediately offering advice, try asking thoughtful questions that help others discover insights themselves. This approach honors their intelligence while still allowing you to guide them with your experience. Practice this. When someone shares a challenge, ask, "What solutions have you considered?" or "What worked for you in similar situations before?" Then, if they ask for your perspective, offer it gently. "In my experience, I've found that..." This approach transforms you from a lecturer into a trusted mentor whose wisdom is sought rather than imposed. 3. Embracing change as adventure. The world transforms rapidly, and showing curiosity about these changes can create wonderful bridges between generations. When faced with new technology, social changes, or cultural shifts, approach them with genuine interest rather than immediate judgment. This doesn't mean abandoning your values. It means expanding your understanding. Practice this. Next time someone mentions something unfamiliar, say, "That's interesting. I'd love to understand more about that." Ask them to explain it, and look for connections to things you value. This openness signals to others that you're engaged with the present, not just the past, making you someone who adds perspective rather than resistance to conversations. 4. Creating balance in giving and receiving. Meaningful relationships thrive on reciprocity. While there may be times when you need support, finding ways to give back, even in small ways, keeps relationships balanced and healthy. Practice this. Consider your unique strengths. Perhaps you're a good listener, have time to make phone calls, or can share family stories that preserve important history. Whatever your gifts, use them intentionally. Even simple acknowledgments like, "I so appreciate you driving me to my appointment. It means a lot to me," can transform what might feel like obligation into genuine connection. 5. Bridging past and present in stories. Your memories are treasures, especially when they build bridges rather than barriers. When sharing stories from your past, look for ways to connect them to current situations or interests. This makes your experiences relevant rather than repetitive. Practice this. After sharing a memory, ask others how it relates to their experiences. "That reminds me of how we handled challenges in my day. How do you approach something like that now?" This approach transforms storytelling from a one-way narrative into a meaningful exchange that spans generations. 6. Honoring personal boundaries with grace. Understanding and respecting boundaries, both yours and others, creates safety in relationships. This means recognizing that different people have different comfort levels with communication frequency, personal questions, and time commitments. Practice this. Before calling or visiting, send a quick message asking if it's a good time. If someone seems hesitant to share details about a personal matter, simply say, "I'm here if you ever want to talk about it," and then change the subject. When you respect others' boundaries, they'll feel more comfortable maintaining connection rather than creating distance. These 6 approaches aren't about changing who you are. They're about bringing your best self into your relationships. By focusing on positivity, offering wisdom thoughtfully, embracing change, balancing give and take, connecting past to present, and respecting boundaries, you create the kind of presence that others genuinely seek out. The later years of life can actually be the richest in terms of relationships when we approach them with intention and care. What matters isn't how many connections you maintain, but how meaningful they are. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these 6 approaches resonates most with you? Or perhaps you have another insight about building stronger connections in your golden years. Your experiences might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. Thank you for joining me. If you found value in these insights, please subscribe and share this video with someone who might benefit. Until next time, remember that it's never too late to deepen the connections that matter most. So that was the video. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment what you thought, and share the video. Until the next video.